My name is Dr. Joseph Pomia, and I'm the Medical Director of Accra Fertility Center, a part of the Medifem group of companies. As we all know, fertility is a big problem in Africa and all over the world, and 1 in 5 couples would definitely need some assistance in conceiving. At the Fertility Center in Medifem, we provide all kinds of fertility services: IVF, HC, embryo storage, sperm storage, egg storage, egg donation, sperm donation, surrogacy. All our services are completely confidential, and we take our couples through the journey with compassion, and our team are always available to help all the couples through their journey. In the month of July, Accra Fertility Center is offering a few packages for fertility services. All our prices are going to be slashed, so please come in with your partners. Let's go through your issues. Let's see the solutions that we can prepare to you, and let's see the packages that we can prepare to you so that you can achieve your aim during this month of July.
Good afternoon, and it's time for the North American Diaries on Edward Television this afternoon. Well, the result of the African teams in the 2026 FIFA World Cup is not favorable to us at all, especially yesterday's game, Egypt versus Argentina. We all thought Egypt were going to win against Argentina, especially when they were leading by 2-0. But Lionel Messi and his teammates have other ideas. They came back and won the game by 3-2. News coming in is that Egypt has filed a complaint to FIFA that they should sack the officials from yesterday who officiated yesterday's game from the World Cup because they felt they were biased towards Egypt. We are going to take a look into that. We also talk about Charles Taylor, who said he's been stranded in the USA because the FA president didn't give him a return ticket to Ghana. We'll also be looking at some of the corruption allegations or the fraudulent allegations leveled against the Football Association. People are saying that they accept gift or bribe or some sort of money from players before inviting them into the national team. Well, they have not shown evidence to back up their claim. So we'll delve into it and we will discuss what is a corruption case and what is a fraudulent case. We are going to educate our viewers this afternoon on the North American Diaries concerning some of these issues that have been labeled against the FA president and then the officials of the Ghana Football Association. We're also going to look at the quarterfinals and then potentially some of the semifinals games that will be coming up in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. This and many more on North American Diaries. I'll go for a quick break. When I come back, my guest is already in the studio. We'll do some statistics and then we'll delve into the issues.
Faith-based topics and religious doctrines oftentimes brews confusion, debates, defensive postures, and passionate conversations. As a people, our allegiance to a denominational doctrine and canons must not cloud our judgment to miss the real focus of being Christ and biblical centered. Do our doctrines mold and shaping our identity, or they cloud our judgment and enslave our actions? Welcome to Religious Doctrines on the Hot Seat, exclusively on Adward TV, every Sunday from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. as our host Reginald Percival Robertson and Reverend Father Ebenezer Petustaus take you on a captivating journey through religious doctrines. This live show offers compelling analysis, expert insights, and debates on vital faith-based topics. Dive into thought-provoking discussions that challenge your perspectives and deepen your understanding of religious teachings. Religious doctrines on the hot seat, reforming mentalities, challenging dogmas.
My name is Dr. Joseph Omia, and I'm the Medical Director of Accra Fertility Center, a part of the Medifem group of companies. As we all know, fertility is a big problem in Africa and all over the world, and 1 in 5 couples would definitely need some assistance in conceiving. At the Fertility Center in Medifem, we provide all kinds of fertility services: IVF, ICSI, embryo storage, sperm storage, egg storage, egg donation, sperm donation, surrogacy. All our services are completely confidential, and we take our couples through the journey with compassion, and our team are always available to help all the couples through their journey. In the month of July, Accra Fertility Center is offering a few packages for fertility services. All our prices are going to be slashed, so please come in with your partners. Let's go through your issues. Let's see the solutions that we can prepare to you, and let's see the packages that we can prepare to you so that you can achieve your aim during this month of July.
Welcome back from that break. It's still the North American Diaries on Adra Television. This afternoon, we'll be looking at some statistics before we delve into the issues of Charles Taylor, the corruption allegations against the Ghana Football Association, and then some quarterfinals, potential semi-final matches of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. So, first of all, before let me introduce my guest, and then I come to the statistics. My co-host on Sports Center in the evening show, Derek Niasankra. I call him my boss, and my boss is already in the studio. And for me, I call him no agenda man, because when you bring an agenda, he'll just trash the agenda and throw it somewhere. The last time on our show, we had some disagreement because I felt there are certain things which are not right, but he said it is right. But I hope today we'll have a smooth discussion on the show. No more agenda, no more back and forth. We will all have a smooth show and then educate viewers what is corruption and what is fraudulent cases against the Ghana Football Association. Welcome to the show, Derek.
Yeah, thank you, and good afternoon to our cherished viewers. You know, disagreements are part of life. I enjoy disagreement because unless, of course, you are emotional, or better still, there's a real intent of the disagreement. But if it's for a positive decision, after the disagreement, you go back and sit down and see whether whatever you've agreed on, maybe at the time you were agreeing or disagreeing, you didn't have the right information to make your case. And so, I mean, anybody who knows me well will tell you that I
will not have another disagreement in the Argentina-Egypt game, because
we have. It's normal because it's all over the place, depending on where you sit. But I think that whoever is involved in that discussion should do it without any emotion. We shouldn't do that. Africa, let's discuss, and that is what I want to do. I may be wrong, but if we don't take care, and it's all over the place, as Ghanaians in our politics saying, everything flood comes and it's MPP or NDC instead of the issue. If I'm not there, I will not get myself involved because I'm not there. Okay. But people will talk about things that they are not there as if they are there.
They witness it.
Yes, and those are the things that I am not comfortable with, and I think that we must stop. And so that is the only way we will learn. Else, the kids coming behind us will get lost.
Okay.
Yes.
So now let's go to our first start. Then we'll come into the issues of the FA. From the first start, from the 76 minutes onwards in the Argentina 3-2 comeback win over Egypt, Lionel Messi had the most touches, that is 27, and was the only player to have multiple shots, that is 2, and then created 2 chances, and then dribbled twice and 5 touches in the opposition box in the 76 minutes. So that is 15 minutes to time.
Okay.
He had all these statistics in the game.
Good. So this is what makes Messi. So you see, we are not discussing some of these things. The one I watched the game with, he called my attention and told me that the last 20 minutes, Messi was a different player. The whole matches that he played, it is only the last game that he multiplied his effort. It was only the last game that we saw Messi running. In most of their games, the guys ran for him. Even in the game before they scored a 2-0, we saw him trying to create fouls around the box, and the Egyptians were, on their toes, ensuring that they won't get any foul. But he doubled his effort, and I'm not surprised about this, because when we were watching the game, that's what we saw. We saw him, he was in the middle, realized that the middle was not good, and he moved to the right side, and I was not surprised. Even if you look at the goal he scored, he crossed the ball into the net. So when the goal was scored, I was telling my guys that it was not Messi who scored, but I don't know how he left that. When he got into the box,
a free roll.
Yes, so he crossed the ball and quickly came into the middle of the post, like the middle of the 18-yard box, and quickly hit the ball into that. So yes, I'm not surprised about that because it really happened. In fact, we those who didn't have the scientific way of calculating were able to say that in the last 15-20 minutes, when they were down,
the stat is amazing.
It was
in the last 15 minutes, he had 27 touches, created 2 chances, had 2 shots, and then 5 dribbles in the opposition box.
Yeah, sure.
It's amazing.
Sure.
Amazing.
Within that shot. And in fact, that makes him and the Messi. On the other bit, without prejudice to other players, we saw Zero. The last 20 minutes. No, I'm coming. I'm not discussing the last. No, I'm talking about 2 age players.
Yes, 41 and 39.
Yes, and I'm not saying that Zero is a bad player. No, I'm not saying that.
Player,
I'm saying that in their game, the last 20 minutes, I'm not sure he even touched the ball twice.
Yeah.
You understand?
He had the lowest touches.
Exactly. The last, even so you compare with the other bit, and then you could see the difference. Maybe he is 41. Maybe Messi is younger.
Yeah.
Yes. So he is 2 years ahead of him. But Messi really is something else.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go to the next start if it's ready. We can place it on the screen. So it says that 8 of all goals scored by players aged 38 plus in FIFA World Cup history, 47% have been scored by Lionel Messi in 2026. Amazing.
Just in 2026.
8 of all the goals scored, players aged 38 plus in FIFA World Cup history. That is 47% of the goals have been scored by Lionel Messi.
So it means that the other 53% is shared to other players who are 38 plus. I believe that a player like this Cameroonian, our old man, the Cameroonian old man, he went to the World Cup and scored. He was the most, I think 90 something. He was the most aged player in the game and scored some good goals for Cameroon. Roger Milla. I believe Roger Milla will get about.
That was 41 or 42.
Yes, I believe Roger Milla will get about maybe 12-15%, because he also scored quite some good goals even at that age. So you can get Roger Milla there. I believe you can also get Zero there. Zero is 41. He got 2 goals, and so Messi alone 47% of that, and share the 53 to the other. That's big. That's something.
But after the start, I'll take us to look at Cape goalkeeper. Yeah. There's a news coming that Inter Miami and Messi wants to sign him. And then there's a rumor also that Al Nassr wants to sign Benjamin Asare. We'll treat it as a rumor at the moment until there's official confirmation.
I don't like rumors.
So we'll come to that. We'll take a look at the next statistics that will be placed on the screen, and then we'll delve into the issue. So 72%. Let me come here. 72% for the first time in 72 years, Switzerland has reached the World Cup quarterfinals. The last time they achieved this was in 1954 when they hosted the tournament on home soil. For 72 years, they are now in the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup.
Yeah, so I would say this. See, that's why we disagreed the last time. Ghana, you started going to World Cup in 2010.
2006.
2006.
Yeah.
Just 20 years. And you've got into the quarterfinals already. And you are making noise. And this is a country that has resources. I mean, the world's money sits in Switzerland.
Maybe they are good, they didn't favor.
They have resources. It's taking them 72 years to get here. But Ghanaians want 10 years to get to where others have gotten to. In any case, I'm saying that the game is changing. And if you agree with me, when we started this tournament, we've spoken about the way the game is changing to the extent that as we speak, the Netherlands are home, the Germans are home, the Brazilians are home, and we are seeing Switzerland breaking a 72-year-old record. I would say kudos to them. Yesterday, I watched them playing against the Colombians, and it was dangerous. It was just ding dong affair. Yeah, ding dong affair.
Nobody controlled the game.
No, fortunately, at the end, they won with some unique penalties, and then I mean they got their chance to move to the next. But it's very dicey. It's very it will be very difficult playing they will be playing Argentina.
Yeah,
another difficult game for both teams.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next one. If it's ready, we take it. So okay, so that's the Egyptian coach, and he says that I will say what's on my mind regardless of consequences. This was clearly a rigged match, and the whole world saw it. Not my words, so this is the words of the Egyptian coach. I will say what's on my mind regardless of consequences. This was clearly a rigged match, and the whole world saw it. And I want to say one more thing. If they want Argentina to win so bad, why call everyone to come and participate? So that is the coach, the Egyptian coach. He said that, well, he wants to say what is his mind. This was clearly a rigged match, so meaning a fixed match. I don't know who fixed it. So whether from the FIFA officials, whether from the referees, or maybe things went on behind the scene that we didn't know. He is saying it was a rigged match. And I want to say one more thing. If they want Argentina to win so bad, why call everyone to come and participate? Meaning they could have just given the trophy to Argentina. Let's all go home and take off.
Okay, so you see, we have accepted certain things and we run with it. I'm coming. Were we not here when people said that the World Cup was good for 0? We look at a team that eliminated. No, they said they've given it to Messi. This time is serious, and everybody believed and accepted.
Our trophies.
Yes, and accepted it. I'm only saying that to buttress my point. That you see, when people are doing well, let's give credit to them. And I've said that it's only when we are doing well. That's when we get favors. So
yeah.
When Liverpool were doing well,
they can also make an argument that when Argentina played Algeria, Messi should have gotten a red card.
You see, these are opinions. These are opinions shared. The truth of the matter is, so they are telling me that if we take and it will be only ifs and buts. If you take Messi, then Algeria would have won. Is that what they are telling us?
They could have been down to 10 men. It could have been an advantage.
And we've seen games that teams are playing.
So you give them the benefit of the doubt.
No, so yes. So I'm saying that it is not cast in stone that when you lose one player, then you win the game.
But you are for fair officiating.
No, I agree. And we've all when I'm coming. You know, I'm always hold on. You know that when Arsenal were winning the league, people said that they were getting
yes, of
unfair.
Course, yes.
And when Liverpool were winning, people complain about them
officials
getting. So see, that is what we will say. But I'm saying something. I want even my viewers to learn. It is only when you are doing well.
So in yesterday, we didn't see.
I'm coming. It's only when you are doing well that things will look like favor.
Because a penalty.
See. So I just read. It just got.
It's just
off.
A question.
It just I'm coming. It just got off from a reason. Kolima is calling for a yellow card to Salah. Before we came on air, you know, I told you that the way I wish they would show the video. The way Salah went down, it looks a dive. it looks a dive.
But
and I've just read
it touches boot a little.
No, I will not be ignorant and say that the Argentina player did not touch Salah. But the question is, where is the ball? Where is the ball? Was Salah the one holding the ball? No, the ball was somewhere. You understand? Because the opponent, that is Argentine, has touched the ball and the ball was moving away from Salah. What Salah need to do is to just come into contact and fall. So the delivery was clear, and I was not surprised. I saw it.
They have filed a complaint to FIFA.
So I was coming to that. That is what the game is about. When you think that you've been cheated, there's a process for you to go through.
But they have been eliminated.
So they have been. What shows that they will get that decision in their favor.
No, if the referee give penalty to Egypt, maybe
if the referee to have given the penalty to them and it was not a penalty to,
and they can review. So, that's why the VAR.
So I'm saying that no, hold on. The one you said the one which should have overturned what is
there are some cases or some phases of the game where Egypt felt the referee.
No, clear. No.
That's what I'm saying. There are phases of the game, like the goal that was disallowed.
Exactly. Have you watched? Yes, was there a touch? Was there a pull on the jersey?
What I say doesn't matter. It's what the FIFA, the
official say. Then we are talking to our viewers. So was there a pull on the jersey?
Now the viewers decide.
And then the viewers will see that it was soft. And I say no, so it was soft. And then if there was a pull and the referee saw it, you must sit at home and say it's soft. The referee is on the field. I always tell people when two boxers are fighting and you are watching on video, it's different. When the referee is there, he will tell you the level of the kind of briefing that the boxers are exerting. So in some of the cases, the referee stop the fight and then you sit home and because when you see close is different. I'm only using that as an example.
I will show you a post, but let's move on. I'll come back to a post by George Ayo Jr. where he was insinuating some of the decisions that have gone against African countries. For example, when we played England, we could have had a penalty, but we couldn't. So we'll cite some of these incidents in the course of the show. But let's move on to the next one. So now we are moving to France. 10 plus France, Michael Olise is the first player to complete 10 plus dribbles, that is 11. Create 10 plus chances in an open play, that is 10. And make 10 plus through balls, that is 11. In his debut FIFA World Cup tournament since Brazil's Zico in 1978. So a young boy from France has broken that record. I mean, exceptional. 10 plus dribbles, 11 dribbles, 10 chances created in open play, 10 through balls.
So you see, I don't want to do Africa. You see those making the records there.
Yeah.
You see the African teams there.
No.
So let's not do Africa. Let's watch the game and give credit where it's due. They are saying that somebody within 15 minutes has done something. Somebody has done 10 dribbles, created 10 chances. Are we saying same to our? We will come on some of this. Mention the African player, complain about the fouls against them, and I also ask you the chances they got. If you are leading a game 83rd minute, and you squander, you gave out 3 goals against you, and then finish the game, and then you go and complain about the penalty that you didn't get. If I were an Egyptian yesterday, the players I would have shot them there.
Oh, you can't say that.
You were leading 2-0, and all you were doing is to complain.
No, that's what they said. The officials didn't.
Yes. So because instead of them to calm the boys, that this is what is happening. Be focused, play the game. You made it enter the players that you were being cheated. So let's play.
So the coach said it was a rigged match.
No, that is what he will say. But if they have won the match yesterday, so we did well. So I have a different perspective, but let's focus on.
Yeah, so we'll come to that.
So let's focus. So I think that players like Olise, we expected it, and I'm not surprised. He is making the French team.
He deserves a shot at the Ballon d'Or.
Exactly. He is making the French team look something else. Because when it becomes difficult,
it's been exceptional.
When it becomes difficult, somebody was asking, can Morocco keep that low block over time? I think France and maybe Argentina, they are the only team that when you are doing your block, be careful, because you will find holes in your block.
To do that.
Yes, it's because you have players like Olise, Mbappe, who can take Dembele.
Bakola. They are all there.
If you that guy Charlie Kilakra. if you do your block, they find a way to put some small. You see when you put small hole in your block and there is flood. Your flood.
Yeah.
Is it flood or
flood?
Yeah. Flood. You have flood. Flood coming. Just a small hole, and the water can create a bigger hole. Yes. So just like this France team, when there's some small hole, when they get the hole, they will just find a way to create a chance.
Kylian Mbappe alone. I mean, he's deadly in the box.
So I'm not surprised Olise is doing that. We saw him doing same stuff with Bayern Munich. We've spoken about it even in the Champions League and all that. The danger that he poses to teams, and he just continued at the World Cup.
Okay, so we'll take a look at the next one. Then we'll come to our substantive issue. There's 0 in the news. So there is Belgium's substitute have contributed 9 goals at this year's FIFA World Cup. So that is 5 goals, 4 assists, an all-time record in a single edition. So I mean, the players coming from the bench are dangerous than the one starting.
Exactly. The first goal Lukaku scored, I was so furious. It was against it was another 3-2 goal against an African team, Senegal. If you look at the energy with which he connected the ball, then you should know that he was coming from the bench. And it also shows that their technical team are doing so well. They are analyzing the game before introducing them into the game, and they come whatever instructions that it also means that the players are disciplined. The instructions given to them, they come and then they ensure they implement those instructions.
Okay, so move on to the next one. I mean, we have a whole lot of issues to talk about, so we'll move on to the next one. And Cristiano Ronaldo is in the news. Cristiano Ronaldo is the only forward to play 500 plus minutes across 2022 and 2026 World Cup tournament without successfully dribbling past an opponent. I mean,
I will not talk about this. I think that
his legs are gone. We know what Ronaldo can do.
That is what a lot of people must know. In fact, in their last game, they should have substituted him 15 minutes before the time, because we saw that he couldn't do what we know Ronaldo to be doing. But it looks like Messi is putting pressure on him to do what.
No, it's the fans, so the fan base.
Rather, yes, they are putting pressure on the man. On the man. It's not a boy. Football is played by boys, but he is a man.
Yeah.
And they are putting pressure. Yes. So he's a man.
And he's still looking young.
Yeah, he's beyond 40. So he's a man. The rest are boys. So if it's not on this record, and at times I don't want that to be highlighting these records, negative records, because the man has really done it.
Yeah.
He has really delivered. In fact, when he decides to stop playing football, people will be chasing for the record that he set. So this one's seriously, I don't think that it's necessary.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next one, and then we'll come to our issue. And then there's Lionel Messi on the screen again. The last 2 players to score, complete 5 plus dribbles, and create 5 open play chances in FIFA World Cup. Lionel Messi in 2026 versus Egypt, and then Diego Armando Maradona himself versus Belgium in 1986. So these are 2 Argentine players. I mean, these are, let me say,
I think there is also a record that is done 9 and Maradona has done 8. I think that the only player who has scored in all games something, and the last World Cup, straight World Cup matches, he has done 9.
Yeah.
So in this World Cup, they played 5 matches,
6
matches. He scored in all the matches, and then the one before this, I think it was Maradona who has done 8, and he has done 9 continuous.
Let's just play 5.
No, so 5 matches. I'm saying that he scored in all 5 matches. Their last 4 games, World Cup games, he scored in 4. Yeah. So when you add, it's 9.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that it was Maradona who has done 8. Okay. So yesterday's game gave him the chance to do 9. And I'm not surprised. I'm seeing the Charlie.
It's a football game.
This game, this particular World Cup, is for record breaking.
Yeah, record breaking.
Record breaking is a record breaking.
Especially the countries that came to the tournament for the first time, like Cape Verde.
So all those ones are records that go and
even to go toe to toe with Argentina.
Yes, some of the results in matches, Charlie.
So we'll move on to the next one. I think that will be the last, and then we'll come to our main issue. And if it's ready, we can place it on the screen, and then we look at it. So 75% of six of the 8 quarterfinalists at the 2026 World Cup are from UEFA, the highest number of European nations at this stage of a World Cup held outside Europe since 1994. So that happened it happened 7 times in USA 94. So 6 of the 8 quarterfinalists are from UEFA.
Wow.
What about the CONCACAF, Africa, South America?
And they are home.
Asia.
They've gone home. The last to go was Colombia. they are going today.
Argentina is from South America. So
I mean, the other teams have gone home.
CONCACAF have gone.
They have gone. I'm not even talking about the association. I'm saying that we say where are the other countries? I'm saying that they've gone home.
I'm mentioning continent by continent.
So continent, we have Africa, we have South America,
and there's Argentina there. CONCACAF, they are gone. Mexico, Canada, they are gone. Australia, they are gone. Asia.
Africa is represented, Papa.
So Asia is also gone.
Yes, Africa is represented by Morocco. Kudos to them. For some of these records, but you see, this record is positive for the UEFA countries, because it means that the last few tournaments outside Europe, they were not able to get this number of teams in the quarterfinals.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's move on to the last one. The FIFA. I mean, FIFA is in the news again. A group of members of the European Parliament are gathering support to request an investigation into the FIFA president Gianni Infantino over his decision to overturn Balogun's red card suspension during the tournament, following alleged intervention from U.S. President Donald Trump. They are expected to call on UEFA to urge FIFA Ethics Committee to investigate Infantino, including other concerns over political neutrality, such as FIFA's Peace Prize initiative involving Trump. So the source is from ESPN.
Okay. So I think that is in the right direction, and calling for a probe or an investigation into something is okay. But if you are calling for a committee to investigate. And it's the same FIFA Ethics Committee. What are we talking about?
There is integrity, there is transparency.
Very good.
If it is here, that will be a problem.
No, I still believe that there is integrity, because you see, some people sit somewhere and we are saying that they have integrity, and then those close to you say no, they are not integrity.
Because we've seen.
Do we have evidence? Or it's a speculation?
No, but we can cite issues in the Ghana.
I can also cite issues in certain ethics, certain issues in FIFA where they have taken a decision and that decision has been overturned.
Which decision?
Plenty.
Which one?
I don't have anything.
So, and I can cite examples in the Ghana Premier League.
No, but because they are here, it's easy for you to cite. So I can also give you. I'm saying that the mere fact that you are here. It's easy for you.
Donald Trump administration. They took an issue to court. His own people voted against him.
No, exactly.
So that's the system we are talking about. But here,
then you have not seen administrations here that the MPP 98 MPs or 87 MPs wrote a petition against their own finance minister. Well, you know, here
talking football.
No. I want to give you an example that there are people here. We are talking about ethics. There are people here who are mindful of ethics.
What are you saying? The FIFA Ethics Committee.
I'm saying that when you are going for your interpretation, when we are still going for FIFA, we are still going to FIFA, because football is not played in any parliament. It's for football people. In any case, the only issue,
football is for football people.
Yeah, exactly.
Those who invest in it, what are they?
They are football people.
No, but
what are they football people? What do you
You can't classify football as football.
No, it's for football people. That's why you can't vote for you sitting here. You can't vote for the FIFA president, because you are not a member of the association. We must get certain things correct. I'm saying that what the European Parliament is doing is right. They have an issue. The place that they have to take it is to FIFA. And that is what they are doing. In any case, if it was FIFA disciplinary committee that overturned the issue, it's not that here nor there. In any case, you and I know that we've seen league games, we've seen Europe games where cars have been overturned.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's not new. The only problem is
this, look,
now come. The only problem
this thing was, so imagine if Balogun has scored a winner against Belgium and they had eliminated Belgium. It could be a serious issue because look, the president came out.
No, so we are not listening to you. I'm saying that what makes it a problem is when Donald Trump is going out there to tout that I spoke with Infantino. But the issue really is the fact that he spoke with him. We cannot say because he spoke with him, then the law has been overturned. He can actually stand here. And that's what, you see, we must learn.
Lead to an influence.
We must learn. Yes, I like the word you use. It could lead to an influence. So it's not an influence as we speak. That's what I'm saying. Let's not be judgmental. They should go through the process and find out whether there was any influence. And that would be to just take the tape and find out whether indeed Balogun had to be suspended and was not suspended. Then we move to what influenced the change. Is it really because maybe Infantino was afraid of Trump? Because there is undue influence and there is what do you call this other lot term? It is not all the time that I will force you to do something.
Maybe the word you are using, looking for duress.
Oh yes, the word duress or undue influence. There will not be any duress, but there might be undue influence. And so the mere fact that Trump has spoken with Infantino does not mean that what was done is quite.
One thing they are also talking about is the FIFA Peace Prize. This is a president who is at war with Iran, and then you go ahead and award him with a peace prize.
But that thing there is useless. I don't know why it should be like that. Should be given. That I agree with. You are not getting. I agree with the European Parliament. What they are saying that, I mean, when we say peace, you are looking at a country where one of the participants of the World Cup will stay in another country and come and play, and they can spend one day. Extra one day, and they have to go. That alone defeats the purpose of peace in that work. I mean, when we talk about fair play, I'm not sure it's one of the tenets of fair play. So clearly, that award, I think, was created and just handed over to appease Donald Trump. But that should be enough. I'm not sure the suspension change should not be added. If indeed it's undue influence led to
about influence, duress, and all those ethics. Now let's come to our very own Ghana Football Association. I mean, there have been allegations that we can cite numerous allegations that the FA, when they call players into the national team, they are winning bonuses. They share. Some are 70-30, some are 50-50. But the senior most players, they don't touch their bonuses because they are senior players. Even Suleiman Tari had an interview and spoke about it, that during their time, some happened, but to some extent, not to the big players we know, but maybe to the new ones coming into the national team, where sometimes it could be 50-50, sometimes it could be 60-40, it could be 70-30. Now there's a new allegation that a player in the MLS was invited by the Ghana Football Association to play for the Black Stars at the World Cup. But the allegation was that the FA would take 70% of his winning bonus, and then 30% will be given to the player. Somehow they agreed, but the player couldn't get a call up into the national team. So they came out to say that this is what happened, why the player couldn't get a call up into the national team to play for the Black Stars. I mean, there have been numerous allegations against the FA, not only against Ket, but Kwesi administration's time too. They had similar allegations. Even Ishmael Yate came out under 20. And they said that Salah Stepe wanted to take some money from him, but he couldn't get the money, so that's why it was not called.
It was dropped. But they went to win the trophy. They went to win the trophy.
No, it wasn't. They
went to win the trophy without
him. They played in the AFCON,
but they went to win the World Cup.
They went to win the World Cup.
So the coach chose the right place.
No, he said. So the difference.
So you see,
and this coach, the coach who came, is it Fabian? I've forgotten his name. Kwesi Fabian. Yes, when he was coaching the under-17, he also said, when some of the managers come around, you know, oh coach, take this, oh coach, take that, oh I'll buy you a car. All this could lead to influence to call their players into the national team. I can cite Salim Adams. His manager said they went to the under 20 and they said because his manager is Abdul Salam, they cannot guarantee him a playing time because Abdul Salam and Kurt they have problem. Even when they took him to the under 20 AFCON, he was on the bench because if he plays and he shines, Abdul Salam will sell him.
You are giving too many examples.
The
last example, do you know that players are signed when they are training?
Yes, of course.
Good. So the last one, I don't even buy. You don't need to play to get signed on. So if the example, so if the example is that when he plays,
these allegations.
Now I'm coming. When he plays, he will get the contract.
That's what he said.
The reason they give make me at times I don't know, but some of these things.
I don't believe they are corrupting.
There will be a lot of fraudulent issues in any institutions, including your children's school. When you go and give the teacher, see my head of fraud, and let me mention the institution in Barclays Bank, told us that when you take a pen, the pen that belongs to the institution home, you are being fraudulent.
Pen.
And I learned that yes, because if we are all taking pens, we have 500 staff, we are taking pen. You mean that the institution will buy how many? 500 pens, and it's a cost to the institution. So you see, those complaining, I've always said that when you seek equity, you must do. I'm coming. You must do equity. So we go to our kids' schools and we give their teachers money. I stopped sending birthday things.
Influence.
Yes, I stopped sending birthday things to my kids' school because I told my wife that you see, if my children I'm able to afford, if I'm able to afford, another child's parents were not able to afford, my children will be treated in a different way against somebody's child. But how many people will do that? We go and give teachers some money for them to favor our children. It is the same thing we've carried to the blasters. So if you don't making noise, I'm telling you that if their players have been taken, they will keep quiet. You see? So if you go to you are seeking equity, you must do equity. Can you imagine all our players or whoever is complaining decides that they will not give any? Do you think that the FA will have the gas to charge?
No, but
and you see, one annoying thing is when I hear the names of Sule Muntari and Co. Do you know that those people, the people that they are complaining took money for them, are the same people who reduced their ages and took them to those tournaments?
Do you have evidence to back it up?
Okay, so if I don't really play up, I know the bad thing. I know that I live with him. I know like Kingston. I live with him. I know Sting Happy. I live with him. I know that they know that their ages in their football was created by somebody.
Derek, this is a serious allegation.
So if I show you a player whose backbone is older than him, will you believe? The player is and his backbone is older. By my brother, we are all Ghanaians. If you see a player's son's age, and you take his age out of his son, and the player's age becomes 13, you are in Ghana. Will you believe that the player gave birth at 13?
No. It's not.
So I have many, and I can share with you. I don't want to mention it because some of the players are. I'm only saying that. Well,
all the allegations are
the FA. No, hold on. I'm only saying that. You see, if some of the allegations are true, those complaining, they don't even have the right to complain, but they are part of the problem.
Somebody also complained to me.
They are part of the problem. See, I have a right up here from the player who they claim has been asked to. So listen, I would like to address the recent rumors circulating on social media.
This from who?
The claims, this is this thing.
Okay.
The claims that individuals pretending to be members of my family. As I know, we don't know the person. So the person must prove that is a member of his family. The guy is saying you are not a member of my family. I've stated that I would have to give away 70% of my earnings or bonuses if I were selected for the FIFA World Cup. These are fake news, and I strongly deny these allegations. I've always been proud to represent my home country, Ghana, and I remain fully committed to my nation. It has always been an honor to wear the national team jersey. Of course, I would love to be part of the World Cup squad. Unfortunately, I did not. See, when we were mentioning players here, those who, when the list came out, did we mention Prince?
No.
Yes.
Nobody even knew him.
Exactly. Then somebody came to create a news that Prince, I mean, I'm sure that he will be the best player Ghana has ever had. And do you think that if it's a Semenyo, we will not see? The truth of the matter is, I will not be here and
so
stand
that.
No, I will not be. What is the FE? I asked somebody a question yesterday. Up to now, the person has not answered.
So
what is the FE?
It's an association.
What is the FE? Is the messenger of the FE? A messenger of the FE?
No.
The FA is an institution, and it's persons who takes the money.
Yeah.
I want somebody who will make the allegations you are making.
That.
No, any of the allegations you have made, and say it's Mr. Kweku or Mr. Dan.
They should mention the person.
Exactly. Why are we being hypocritical? Why? What is FA? There's the messenger who works at. See, I also have a message here. Today, let me release a lot of things. At the World Cup, I have a friend in US. He asked me, Jerry, can you get me a ticket? I said, yes, I'll talk to some people. You know why? Because when we went to Qatar, I know that government gave us tickets. So I knew that when they get there, the president has said that they will give tickets there. You understand? So I said, yes, I'll go because I know people I can talk to. People who are non-FA members. People, some from the supporters union, some from National Sports Authority, and then some from FA. When they got there, I asked them, said, no, they can't get me the ticket. Why? Because we all know that there's shortage of that ticket. Yeah. So they couldn't. So I told my friend, so we bought ticket and went to work. At a point in time, I got somebody sending me a ticket that is selling the ticket for $600. I was like, $600. Later, when I checked, they are selling tickets. Their tickets to match $700 and $800. Are you getting it? Then it comes to whether people can sell tickets. And what are you standing here? If you go to America today and they are selling ticket $1,200 and you have one, and somebody say, I want to put you on spot, what's the addition answer? You have two tickets, $1,200, you are in America today, and somebody say, oh, let me give you $1,000 to buy the ticket and go and watch them. Will you sell or will you sell?
If I have two tickets?
Yes, you have two tickets.
I'll sell one and take one.
No, two matches.
I have no. You can't play.
You have two tickets.
Okay.
So when we went to Qatar, they gave me the second and the second and the third match.
So for two different games.
Yes, the second and the third match they gave us tickets.
Okay.
In fact, they gave tickets to some of the Ghanaians in Qatar. Go another place. We had a lot. The tickets were the prices were a bit down. So what that the country got, they were able to give some guys in Qatar. I can tell you, you heard the news that some people were selling tickets.
Yeah.
Those guys stay in Qatar. They know the cost of the tickets. They know that what the money will do to them. So what they did was that they were selling the ticket, taking the money, go home. Are you getting me? I'm saying that if you, I know a lot of people who went to US, even people in US, when the government are giving them 1,200 tickets, and 1,200, the England match and then the Croatia match, they can look here and sell it 1,200 and go home and watch on TV.
Oh yeah, many people were watching it on.
Yes. Exactly. So I'm saying that
a lot of them didn't go to the
yes. So I'm just citing that, you see, the kind of things we say and we say against people, when we put into practice and investigate, you will see that what people are saying might not be. That is why I am not the type who will create rumors, because if I go to America to watch football, and it's football I'm going, and somebody asks me for tickets, and I don't want to sell, If I sell, I don't have no right to go and blame somebody or make noise, because you sold the thing on your own accord. You get what I'm saying? Yes, is the FA, so coming back, is the FA corrupt? I don't know. But the FA,
there's evidence.
Yes, the FA is an institution. So if you say FA is in the vacuum, is kept corrupt? I don't know.
Unless a public official.
And no, yes, and that is even, but it's kept fraudulent. I don't know. Unless of course somebody said I did this business with Kate and Kate did this and that. Then Ghana police get involved. One thing I also want to say on set, finally, let's note that the GFA does not pay players. In fact, when we went to Qatar, our per diems were not given by the FA. Let's get that one clear. It was given by the ministry and the ministry staff. The GFAs has over time said that they don't deal with players. They don't pay the players anything. So if you are a player, I don't fight certain fight. And I've been telling you, if you are a player and they give you $100,000 and you decide to go and give 70,000 to somebody's father, and you think that I will come here to talk about it, then you are lying. But what you have to do is not to give the person. Are you getting it? Because if you are a good player, and I know somebody a member whose father told me that a member of a former FA asked him to give money before his child started record, and said no. At the end of the day, his son went to the World Cup because his son was good. Yeah. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if the person had given the money, like today, I will mention the person's name here.
No, you don't have to.
I'm saying that if the person had done it, so there was no evidence that the man gave, because he is not corrupt or fraudulent. So he engaged in the fraudulent transaction where give him money. Hey, I'll give you money for you to call my son because I know that my son is playing in the good league. He's a good player, and you must call him. So that guy did not pay a penny, and he played in 2 World Cups for Ghana. So
I know
yes,
what you're talking
about. So if this is I have the evidence. So if somebody want me to call Ket or the FA a fraudulent, when I don't have any evidence, when whatever people are claiming, it is when you ask them to come forward and give you evidence, they will not do.
Yeah,
they will not do. But you see, I'm not surprised when we came back from the last FIFA World Cup. We were the same rumor people created. Anytime somebody is not called to the
our time is up. Your final words. Charles Taylor says he's stranded. 1 minute.
That is a joke. It's a joke. That is a joke.
It's a legend.
Who travels with a visit visa and will not have, they will even sack you from the immigration will even sack you when you get to the host country.
Yeah.
You don't have a two-way visa and then you are coming to my country. Don't you know that when visas are granted, the immigration officers can cancel your visa? So Charles Taylor is telling Ghanaians that he took a one-way visa to America and they kept to come and pick him. When the guy asked him, if you have listened, when the guy asked him, did they buy a two? He said no. Omo be fun. Omo the baby there is lost, and he wants somebody to take him to the airport. But as to whether he has a two-way visa, I mean the immigration law will tell you that he has the visa. But let me tell you the information. Let me tell you the information I've gotten. What I know and I have checked from the FA, from somebody from the FA, is that the FA facilitated, and the FA program, I have a problem with them. I'm here. They didn't facilitate my visa from. So it was not the FA who paid for him to go.
They only facilitated
his visa. So maybe if Ket has given money to go and tear ticket, it is Ket's money. She did, and understand they gave for Mandrama Siniga, Dankwe. They all went and they all have come to thank Ket. Yeah. And Charles Taylor is the only one
shouting.
But Murphy and somebody who help him. But Ket's clad is Saboleche. No, but I'm ticket in my no, visa. No, my America. He didn't give me.
He's a legend.
Oh, Charles Taylor. What Charles Taylor is doing here? If you know how we travel with B1, B2 visas. Maybe that and he's telling that he got only one way.
Let's forgive him. Let's forgive Charles. So this is how we wrap up on the show. My name is Isaac Morty. I did this with Derek Niasa. Derek, finally, France, Morocco tomorrow scoreline.
When I give this, I told you Spain will kick out. Yeah.
So
France will go.
France will go to
Morocco.
Our only African representative.
I pray that, but they met the best team of the tournament. I chose France to win. It's just Argentina is doing skirmishes. Now, we won't be surprised if
Argentina is playing.
If Argentina gets out, I will not be surprised. It's France that I believe that they have what
France
it
will
takes.
knock out Morocco.
What it takes to. And if France will win the tournament, who will knock out. It's just unfortunate that Morocco is where he passed through the dangerous. If Morocco were to play Argentina, I would have gone for
Morocco.
Okay. Morocco.
So France are too strong for Morocco to deal with. So my name is Isaac Morty. I did this with Derek Nia Sankra, and we are out. We'll come your way again, God willing, on Friday with more sporting updates.